I'm working on not chiclet teeth right now. Teeth have distinct uses and differences and things. Upper teeth especially. These are bottom teeth, and I'm not going to do much upper teeth for this guy. But teeth kind of, and what I'm working on right now is they kind of have a spine to them a little bit. I'm basically making two top front teeth for down here. I'm making two big incisor teeth, and he's shaving away a little bit on the inside and on the outside, so that the tooth itself has a little bit of structure and shape. It doesn't take a lot. Very important. These teeth are like chisels. So if you take away from the back of the tooth, and maybe from your angle you can't see much of that, but it really makes the tooth look a lot sharper because of how, if you see the big block back there, then you know that tooth isn't sharp. It's this. Let's look at pictures of teeth and just study teeth and make the teeth look like the picture, you know? I put the same ear on a lot of my sculptures, but if it's a good ear, no one cares. And in between the teeth, you want to take out a good bit of material because you're more likely to have a gap right down here at the bottom than you are up on top. Yeah, that's right. Bad guys' teeth are further apart. You're right. Here's another good trick. Let me grab a popsicle stick. They're essential. See how fast those go in with the popsicle stick? Wicked fast. Then I like to use a silicone tipped tool with a flat edge. Looks like this. Looks like this. It's a chisel, but it's silicone. And this is going to smooth out what I just did on those teeth, make it look a little more natural. This is not very well defined in between the two teeth, so I'm going to make sure that that is a well defined little space. If you just carve a line up top and then do that in between them there, they look completely separate. See, I'm just smoothing these teeth out. Going in behind the teeth, I'm just pushing some clay out of the way so that these teeth look sharper. If you see that big old block back there, then you know that they're not sharp teeth. I haven't done anything to these big tusks yet. They're going to take a lot of shaping. It's dangerous because that tooth isn't very well attached. So if I want to vigorously shape it, make sure you're supporting it. And I really like those flutes on that tooth, so I'm probably going to leave those, and I might even add them on some of these other teeth. I don't want to pull this tooth out of the head, you know. You could easily do that. This tooth has a fat well on it right here that this tooth doesn't have. It kind of goes straight up. Get that curve out of it. And this tooth is pretty straight in here. Well, this tooth has a dip. I don't like that. They're not the same. Make them the same. This seems like a little thing. Man, it makes such a difference, guys. If something isn't right, fix it. So sometimes, if the difference between a good sculptor and a bad sculptor is a good sculptor gave a damn. They fixed something when it needed it. All right, so these teeth are getting there. They're not amazing, but I also don't want to completely have the teeth detailed out and nothing else squared away, You can be passionate and still be lazy, but you shouldn't be lazy about sculpting. Don't just do the easy stuff. This little thing over here I'm calling a tooth 2, so I have to treat it like a tooth. I treated the other teeth. Yeah, give a damn. That's all. And what does that mean? What does give a damn mean? It means look at your sculpture and figure out what it needs to be right. Make it right. It's not rocket science. So now I got to build another lip for it. Now see, okay, here were my old teeth. Now they weren't done. I didn't shape them out, but aren't those better? I think those are better. That's a Cyclops.